guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL Inspirations for Your Life. It is November 29, 2024. This is Friday. This is the day after Thanksgiving, and we're at 8:58 p.m. right now, streaming live to you. Hope you had a very restful, very peaceful, and a very grateful Thanksgiving with your loved ones, and I hope that it was one of the best ever because Thanksgiving is a great time to prepare ourselves with our hearts, with family and friends, so we can get ready for the next great big holidays. Which some of us celebrate Christmas, like myself, or other holidays. It's the great time to be ready for the birth of Jesus Christ, if you celebrate that, or just to celebrate whatever your traditions are in your religion. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Do take a moment right now. Maybe you want to go ahead and grab yourself some extra turkey. Well, not really. Maybe something sweet, maybe a milkshake, maybe some hot chocolate, or just some water from the kitchen. Go ahead and do that, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get this show kicked off. You'll see my hat here. Definitely go to believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations. All right, guys, let's kick it off. All right. So, resilience isn't just about bouncing back. And our topic for the whole week, in case you're wondering, was understanding hope as a foundation for strength. Tonight's specific granular topic is fueling resilience, the power of hope and purpose in overcoming life's challenges, Series 3, Show 48, Episode number 7. So, it's about finding strength in your journey. Hope and purpose are the pillars that support us during life's toughest moments. By cultivating hope and anchoring yourself in purpose, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Remember, every small step forward is a victory, even if it is a small victory, right? I think those are important things to know. But resilience is something that I believe a lot of people get stuck with. It isn't just about bouncing back, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. But where does this resilience come from? Well, two powerful forces: hope and purpose play a very crucial role in shaping our ability to overcome life's toughest challenges. In this episode, I'm going to dive deep into how hope acts as an anchor during storms and how purpose becomes the compass guiding us forward. By the end, you'll not only understand the science and psychology behind these concepts, but also discover actionable steps to harness so you can apply them in your life to see some results. All right, so the first part is hope's role in building resilience. So, the emotional foundation, ladies and gentlemen, of hope. Hope isn't just wishful thinking, it's an active, intentional mindset. It gives us the belief that better days are ahead. Okay, that's a very, very big, important thing. And so, if we can embrace that happier days are ahead, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? So, what a lot of people don't realize is that it gives us the belief that it is better going forward. And when the current moment feels overwhelming, we have that to rely back on. Psychologists all around the world describe hope as a critical element in fostering emotional resilience, helping us regulate stress and avoid despair. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, positive outcomes. Through hope, hopeful individuals are more likely to take proactive steps, whether it's seeking support, learning new skills, or tackling challenges head on. It's proactive behavior fueled by hope, and that will lead us to tangible success. Now, the third thing I want to share with you is cultivating hope. Like, how do you muster up hope? Right? A hope can be built by setting small, achievable promises or goals for yourself. Each win, no matter how small, reinforces the belief and kicks up the momentum that challenges are temporary and they are surmountable. All right. Number four, ladies and gentlemen, this is important: hope and the growth mindset. A hopeful outlook often leads to a growth mindset, where challenges are viewed as opportunities for learning and growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. So it's our perception, right? It's how we choose to see the world. through what, pair of glasses, and I'm being proverbial there, uh, or the lens, if you will. Purpose as a guiding star. Purpose isn't just about grand ambitions, it's about identifying what truly matters to us at our heart, whether it's relationships, career, or other passions. Having a clear sense of purpose can bring clarity in the midst of a storm of the worst chaos. How purpose drives resilience is very key to understand. When you're connected to your why, I've always said this before, when your why is loud enough, life just takes off on its own, right? Setbacks feel less catastrophic when your why is loud. Purpose gives us a reason to keep going, even when the path is unclear or we're not exactly sure how to get there. Uncover your purpose every single day. Find your purpose often and start with reflection. That's a great place to begin. What are your core values in life? What excites you? What legacy do you want to leave behind? These are questions which will form the foundation of discovering your purpose. Now, they're just some of them. But remember, your purpose is not based on what somebody else wants for you. Okay? It's what you want. Aligning actions with purpose is the next key thing. When your daily actions align with your deeper purpose, you feel more energized and motivated, even in the face of obstacles. Now, this alignment transforms ordinary moments into steps toward a greater mission. That's right, a greater mission. So you might be saying, hey, John, what do you mean by a mission? Well, everyone in life has a mission, they have a destiny. And it is your job to figure out what that mission is, what that destiny is. A lot of times that mission is helping others, but when you're helping others, you actually wind up learning a lot about yourself and uncovering some really precious gifts that you might have not even knew were there if you didn't get involved in some of those challenges that, let's say, surround you. So when we think about hope, okay, we've been talking a lot about hope this entire week. And so hope is not just a word we hear when they want to do fundraising. Hope is not just a word we hear in cancer wards or when people are, struggling to stay alive. That's not the only time we should hear hope. Hope can be maybe you're starting new studies. Maybe hope for you is you're exploring a new relationship. Maybe hope for you is, let's say, learning a new skill. Now, tonight I had decided, actually, last night I decided, Thanksgiving, that I was going to learn this new skill. And I decided to really harness it. Now, I'm not spending hours every day. I'm spending about 30 to 45 minutes every day. But each day I feel better because I know that I'm learning a skill that's going to help me and help others. So I think these are important things. All right. Hope is about some wishful thinking, but hope is more than that. Hope is believing that your tomorrow will be better than your today. And when we can align our hope with passion, with spirit, okay, with that enthusiasm, our world changes. And our world changes because the world is not the world we see. The world is the world that we perceive. I'm going to say that again. The world is not the world that many people see. It's the world that we perceive. And how we perceive the world is so key to how we're going to move forward in it. You know what? It's like learning the rules of the road, right? When you first had to learn how to drive, there's a lot of things you had to go through, right? So if I had to ask you right now, how do you learn to drive? Well, not simply, right? A lot of people say enroll in a driving school with a qualified instructor. The fastest way to learn to drive is to get behind the wheel. Okay. Um, so Some families will help their sons and daughters learn how to drive. Don't worry if you start late, just start. Okay. The thing about driving is there is a component of education in there, knowing about the rules of the road, and this scares a lot of people. So, what do I need? Which is a good question. What do I need to know to learn how to drive? Like the test, right? What do I need to know? And so, to pass a driving test, you need to thoroughly understand basic driving maneuvers like stopping, turning, lane changes, parking, managing traffic signals, while also being proficient in checking your mirrors, blind spots, and utilizing turn signals. Now, you don't have to be an aficionado at parallel parking, okay? But you do need to know everything else. So that means things like steering wheel operation, accelerator and brake usage, gear shifting if it's applicable on your car, turn signals, headlights, windshield wipers, when do you put them on, like if it's raining, etc., hazard lights, emergency brake. How about basic maneuvers like starting and stopping smoothly, turning at intersections, lane changes with proper mirror and blind spot checking? Parallel parking is something you should be good at, but don't fret if you're not an expert at it. Backing up safely, understanding the meaning of road signs and traffic signals, following speed limits, yielding at intersections, stopping at stop signs, maintaining a safe following distance, scanning the road ahead, anticipating potential hazards. What my gym teacher used to say, because he also taught us driver's ed, is you need to be a defensive driver. So he calls it defensive driving techniques. It's not you that's the problem, it's the other person. So you've got to learn how to be a defensive driver. Practice regularly with a licensed driver or a driving instructor. Familiarize yourself with the test route. If possible, ensure your vehicle is in good working condition. Review your driver's manual and bring all your required documentation. Pretty easy, right? So, one thing I want to cover is what is the yield sign and its meaning, because a lot of new drivers don't quite understand what the yield sign means. So according to the rules, when you see a yield sign, you should drive slowly below 5 miles per hour to see if there's any other traffic crossing. See the yield sign, the driver must slow down and yield to their right to the other vehicles and pedestrians approaching from different directions. So let's say I'm on a highway and all of a sudden I see a yield sign. That means I should slow down and I should watch for any oncoming traffic. Okay. Um, and I think a lot of people like get that confused. Yield signs in the United States are red with white interiors and the word yield in bold of red letters. So yield signs were originally yellow, but the color was changed to red in 1971 to improve visibility. Yellow was originally used because it was the most visible color at night when reflective material wasn't available. Yield signs are triangular and have one tip pointing downward. So pretty easy, right? The thing about it is that a lot of people I talk to, when you hear about a yield sign, like, oh, yield means that everyone on the left has to go. No, you yield to the traffic on the right. So if there's traffic coming on the right, you stop and you wait till that traffic has crossed you. You also might see yield signs in circles. I know there's not a lot of circles, but you might see it there. And when you get around the circle, you yield to the next point of the circle. The same thing with the second point, the third point, etc. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It has been amazing sharing with you this really powerful topic, understanding hope as a foundation for strength. So when we can embrace the fact that we're able to cultivate and live with hope, so much more becomes possible. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Do go to believemeachieve.com for more of my amazing, inspiring creations. And ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Tomorrow is November 30th, and I'll be back with a brand new master topic for the whole rest of the new week starting. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Do check out believemeachieve.com. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, to like, love, support, and tell all your friends and colleagues about it as well. And these nuggets that I'm sharing with you, don't fret if you don't get it all in one shot. Go back and watch or listen to them at your convenience, and you'll find that you'll start to remember more of it. It's natural to listen to things two, three, four times. Listening to them once won't get you all the juice that you want, so you can get the maximum value of them. I hope you guys have a fantastic evening or a great morning, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow if I don't see you on another video real soon. Take care.